Hello and welcome to the Moncast.
A special August 1st episode because it's Odaiba Day.
If anybody doesn't know what Odaiba Day is, it's the 1st of August, which is the day that the Digidestined fall through a sideways waterfall and end up in the digital world. And in the fandom, a lot of people celebrate it, do things to celebrate that day because it's kind of a momentous day story-wise, and also for everybody. It's a bit like having a little Christmas where you celebrate Digimon as a whole. So we're going to ask each other some dumb questions about Digimon. We could have, if we had worked our butts off, done the episode about August 1st on August 1st, but that would have involved a lot of editing and work and recording, and I don't think any of us would have had time.
We're like 3 episodes away from that episode. We were so close.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's just a day.
If you do want to hear us talk seriously about Digimon, we should be on Prodigious Odaiba Day special recording.
Yeah, we recorded that at 6 o'clock this morning, and it was actually amazing.
Dreams do come true.
Yeah, it was a quite surreal moment because I've listened to Prodigious since like the first episode and had to play it cool and not have a little freak out as I'm talking to really awesome people. So we're on that. You should go check that out. That's going to be fantastic. There's a bit where there's me, Stevie, and May from Lost in Translation, Mon, talking to Jeff and Ashley. And there's another side, which are 3 other people. I don't know their names. I do apologise. And they're also talking about Digimon as well. So it's going to be fantastic.
But on this weird thing, we're just going to be asking silly questions.
Because Digimon is a little bit silly.
Let's have a fun time. I'm going to start off with the most important question. Are you Team Hat or Team Helmet?
Ooh, is this a reference to Sora's hat helmet?
Yes, her helmet hat.
Okay, I'm on Team Helmet because I love the idea of Sora having this safety hat because her mom really cares about her and she doesn't really know it. And I can see her mom being like, you have to wear this hat, it'll keep you safe. And Sora's like, God, Mom, no, I don't want to wear it.
Yeah, same team, Team Helmet.
Plus, it could be much more useful if it's a helmet because she can use it as a bucket to carry water. She can carry dirt in it. She can carry stones. She can carry an egg. She can carry things in it.
Just gonna list everything she could possibly carry.
Sticks, leaves, sand, small stones, slightly smaller stones, stones that are slightly bigger than sand but smaller than dirt.
I think you've made your point that she could carry things.
One large stone, but that'd be quite heavy, so maybe lots of people will have to carry the hat with the stones in.
I thought it was a helmet.
Yeah, but like if they could all like grab a bit of the helmet, they could carry it if it's got a heavy stone in it. Ice if they're somewhere cold. Their Digivices, if they want to put them somewhere safe, they can put them in the hat. She could put the hat on a Digimon, maybe not Gaibimon because of the spike. Patamon could get in the hat, which actually is a kind of a cute little image.
Oh, that would be cute.
She could store TK's hat because TK's hat made of cloth, so he could rabble that up and put that in the hat.
Is TK's hat confirmed as a hat? Or could it be a helmet? Maybe TK has a helmet as well.
It looks a little like a Deerstalker hat because it's got the weird flaps on the side. With a jewel on top. Like, where did this hat come from? Yeah, I'm definitely on Team Helmet because I think it'd be pretty cool.
Okay, that's a good answer. A long list of things that she could carry.
Oh, she could also carry, like...
No, we've had enough.
Stones that are slightly smaller than regular stones, but it's bigger than smaller stones, but also could have...
She could carry kidney stones.
She could carry kidney stones. Limestone, chalkstone, sandstone, gravel.
It could be a punch bowl.
She can carry iron ore in there, copper ore, aluminium ore, tin ore, coal, charcoal.
I'm regretting this question.
Wood, burnt wood, chopped wood, finely chopped wood, wood shavings.
Oh my god, Sam, please stop.
I'm just saying, everyone should wear helmet hats just in case you need to carry something.
Did you really have to list so many things?
I've got more.
Please don't.
Okay.
Do you want to ask me a question?
Because we also do Pokemon, I've got one little Pokemon mentioned in here. What Pokemon would you turn into a Digimon, and what Digimon would you turn into a Pokemon? So if you had to take a Pokemon and strap metal on it, what would it be? And if you had to take a Digimon with metal or whatever and demetal it, what would it be?
Oh, that's a really interesting question.
For example, Charizard and Greymon you could switch around pretty easily. Like Metal Greymon and Charizard, you could make Charizard have metal wings, give it a weird claw thing. And Metal Greymon you could probably get rid of the broken wing bits, give it proper wings, make it so that it's more like armor on it.
I'm trying to think what a Digimon version of Gengar would be like.
I can imagine it would have that like torn cloth aesthetic that a lot of Digimon have.
Ah, yeah.
Like wings and stuff. I could see Gengar having its body torn and frayed at the bottom.
Proper claws, really evil eyes. That would be really cool. But which Digimon would have turned into a Pokemon? I'd say Metal Garurumon, because then it would just be a wolf, and it'd just be a cool wolf, because it'd lose all the metal stuff and just be really sleek.
No, it could still have the metal. It could be a steel type. Steel and ice type Pokemon.
That is a cool combination.
That's pretty cool.
I don't even know if that exists, steel and ice. Yeah, Metal Garurumon would be a cool Pokemon.
I'm happy with that answer.
I've got one that's not really a question. It's like a rank thing. Can you order the Digimon villains based on how much you like their evil laughs?
Okay. Etamon's at the top.
Obviously.
Because I'm choosing the It's great. Then I like Piedmon because it's an evil little chuckle. And then Puppetmon because Puppetmon's got a childlike laugh, which is creepy.
Yeah, Pokemon's pretty creepy.
And then Myotismon because Myotismon's all serious. Then Devimon because Devimon's got quite a hearty, evil laugh. Then Metal Seedramon because his is also similar to Devimon's. And then at the bottom would be Machinedramon because Machinedramon does not have a laugh.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he did.
And then at the very bottom of that is Apocalypmon because Apocalypmon's dumb.
Ooh, shots fired. Don't diss his laugh.
I'm quite happy that I can remember all their laughs. I didn't think I would.
I can sort of vaguely imagine what they'd be like. I wasn't sure how many of them actually has laughs, but I think most of them actually do. Still, the best line is obviously, I'm so evil.
I think that's the best. I'm so evil.
Your turn, toss me something.
Okay, the next ones are kind of about seasons. So, what's your favourite season and least favourite season, and why?
Okay, if I was forced to pick a favourite season, I'd say Salt, just because it's basic, it goes with pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Least favourite season? Well, Pepper's like the opposite of Salt, isn't it? And it makes me sneeze. And I don't really like the flavour of it.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Yeah, favourite Salt, least favourite Pepper.
And then the second part of the question is, what could you do to improve that season?
Maybe add some rainbow colouring? That'd be pretty cool.
See, I purely think it's contextual. Like, Pepper's good in omelettes and stuff, but Pepper's not so good on chips.
Oh, so you're thinking like make the seasons work with more meals?
No, like, what could you do to improve that specific season? I think one thing you can do is use it in the right meals. Also, maybe not too much of it.
Yeah, a bit too much and it just overpowers it.
Like, McDonald's do really good fries, but if you have too much salt on it, it ruins them.
I do find that McDonald's fries tend to be a bit too salty.
Well, I think they do them without salt now, or if you ask them to do unsalted fries because you don't want salt, they do a new batch and then you just get some salt and put them on yourself.
Yeah, that requires me remembering to ask for ones without salt.
Your turn.
Who would you most like to be the 8th child instead of Kari?
Dipper from Gravity Falls, because he deserves a Digimon because he's super curious and wonderful, and he's quite intelligent. He could be a lot like Izzy, but he also has this adventurous spirit to him that I think would be better than Kari, because Kari is just a plot device.
Okay, so sort of a blend of Izzy and Tai.
Yeah, I could see that. But also, he's got a twin sister, so they could both be the extra 8th child and share a Digimon.
That would be really interesting. Have we ever had anyone else with a shared Digimon?
Impmon.
Oh yeah, of course. Impmon's shared.
I think apart from that, you could potentially maybe say season 6, where there's 3 kids and they have Shoutmon. It's dumb. They have 1 Digimon with 3 kids.
Yeah, good choice though.
If you could create a new season of Digimon, what would it include and what would it be about, etc.?
I can't just fabricate a 50-episode series off the top of my head.
Do it.
It'd be a slice of life.
Wait, do you want me to talk about mine whilst you think about it?
Yes.
Mine, they did it a little bit in Young Hunters, but I think they might do it with Uplemons. But imagine Pokemon Go, but with Digimon, where they're in our world, but not really in our world, and they're affecting real world things, and you have to go and fight them. Almost a bit like Mega Man NT Warrior, if anybody watched that, where the viruses are in machines and stuff, and they're affecting them, and you have to send your NetNavi in. Imagine that, but with Digimon. That's what I'd pick. See, it could be as simple as that, so you need to pick something now, but you can't pick that.
I'd say a slice of life, sort of along the lines of in 02 when they had like the school scenes, but set after all of the danger's gone and they've defeated the dark forces. So it's just a proper slice of life then with the Digimon and how the world grows into what it becomes in the epilogue in 02. So it's be sort of like an in-between series.
So it'd be sort of after 02, but before the epilogue.
Yeah, it'd be sort of like building up to that.
So would it be like for example, if you had the kids from Adventure, it'd be them, but older.
Yeah, I'd think so.
Okay, so it'd be like the kids. Would they still be in school?
I think they'd be like final sort of years.
Maybe they're in like high school, because a lot of slice of life anime is in high school. So it's a bit like the Adventure kids in high school. So they're like, what, 17?
Basically, Digimon Adventure Tri, but without the danger.
Stevie, I was skirting around the issue of try. I was supposed to make it sound like it would exactly be try. You ruined the joke.
I didn't ruin anything.
You did.
You just said Digimon Go.
And your point is?
No, that would be a good idea. It's my turn to ask, isn't it? If you could give nicknames along the lines of Pokemon nicknames to the Digimon in Season 1, what would they be?
See, I've done the other way around in some of my Pokemon games.
But this is the other way around.
I could just reverse what I've done. Moltres would be Birdramon.
I was thinking like the rookie forms.
No. You didn't say that. You didn't specify that. Tyrantrum from Generation 6 would be Greymon. Etamon would be the monkey one. Infernape, is it? Or Monferno?
Both of those are monkey ones.
One's the second stage, one's the third stage. The third stage one would be Etamon.
Okay, well that's Infernape. It's Generation 4.
That's like my least favourite generation, actually.
It's the first one I played, so it's probably my favourite. Not my favourite game, not my favourite generation.
Okay, yeah, the game was good, but the Pokemon were kind of so-so. Togemon would be a Maractus. This is so difficult. I've got to think of two completely different sets of monsters and correlate them together and think of what they'd be. Hogurumon, which is the Gear one, would be the Gear one from Pokemon. Klinklang?
Yeah, that's a bit easy.
I know, I'm panicking.
You don't have to go through all 700 Pokemon and turn them into Digimon.
I do. So, Bulbasaur would be...
I honestly can't think of one that's like Bulbasaur.
No, I can't either.
You fell at the first hurdle.
I did. Right, I'm moving on to the next question. Your least favourite Digimon and why?
Numamon, because every episode with Numamon in sucks.
See, no, I like Numamon. I like all the different variations of it. I think I like Shell Numamon the most.
Are you ever happy to see a Numamon, though?
Yes. In my IC, my Digivice IC, I can get a Shell Numamon.
That's a Shell Numamon, not a Numamon.
I like Numamon as well. He's really cool. It's a little slug blob with eye stalks.
The only reason Numamon's any good is because in Digimon World it can become Monzaemon just instantly. It's a shortcut to Ultimate, that's all it is. You don't like Numamon.
I do like Numamon. Don't tell me what I like and what I don't like. I like Numamon. I really do like all of the Numamons.
Do you want to be queen of the Numamons?
I do want to be the Numamon queen. Like, honestly, if I had a Digimon partner and it was Numamon, I'd still be happy.
But it's the pile of sludge.
Stevie, what you don't understand is I am garbage. I am sat here right now. My hands are stained a deep dark purple because I dyed my partner's hair yesterday and it's still on my skin. I'm wearing a work shirt, but I'm not even at work. I'm wearing, what are these, pajama bottoms? I don't even know. I'm sat on my bed. I'm in like the most horizontal lounge position possible. I ate pizza for breakfast, which 5 o'clock in the afternoon when I woke up. I think a Numamon would be fantastic and would match my personality so well. We could sit and watch Netflix and play video games and eat garbage.
Eat your trash for you that you leave lying around.
Yeah, it could. In all honesty, I like Numamon. I like Shumon as well. I think Shumon's one of my favourite rookies because it's a little crazy mouse thing.
Well, I answered your question.
Okay, my least favourite Digimon is probably any edgelordy ones.
Well, that's like every villain apart from Metamon.
I think I don't like...
Least favourite, what is it, Betsumon?
Actually, yeah, okay, maybe Betsumon. Betsumon's creepy.
Betsumon's really creepy.
I'm trying to think of ones I don't like, and then I'll think of one that I don't like and go, well, I don't particularly dislike it. I think its design's a little bit, but it's not like it's a bad Digimon. I don't like Rosemon when it's just pretty much boobs, and I also don't like Angelwomon when it's pretty much boobs design-wise.
They're not just boobs.
If you look at some artwork, look at some of the card works, like one of them, the one I've got for Rosemon is literally Rosemon on her knees, like towards the camera, like on hands and knees, not just on knees, but on hands and knees towards the camera. And it's like, stop this. Why you do this?
That's bad.
So my least favourite Digimon is any Digimon with boobs. That's super sexism.
I hate the female Digimon.
No, I think it is going to be probably Betsumon or ones that I don't think would work properly. Opossumon, it's always floating and holding balloons. Like, what happens if it lets go of the balloons or something?
It lands on the ground and loses the balloons, and then I don't know.
Or maybe Pagumon?
But they sing songs.
The red eyes creep me out a bit.
You've listed like 5 Digimon that you mildly dislike.
But the thing is, I don't like have a least favourite. Like, I don't have a favourite. I kind of have a favourite for nostalgia reasons, but if I got rid of the nostalgia for Greymon, I couldn't really pick. I also like Tyrannomon, Betamon, Sudramon.
Sudramon line's the best.
I actually, at one point when I was younger, I really liked Betamon, Seedramon, Mega Seedramon, Metal Seedramon. I also like Giga Seedramon. It's basically a fortress.
That whole Digivolution line's just really cool.
I absolutely like it.
It's great because it makes sense.
It is literally take a creature, strap more metal on it as it goes along.
Exactly. And laser cannons.
I have one more. What is your least favourite season? Honestly, this time.
Honestly.
And what would you do to improve it?
Can I just say Cross Wars because I've never seen it?
No, you can't. But to be honest, I think, like, for me, it's a tie between Cross Wars and Season 2. Cross Wars because of the plot with there being one Digimon that gets literally all the evolutions are things strapping itself to Shoutmon. I feel like they should have changed that a little bit and given people... They do sort of fix it with the Young Hunters, which I really like, even though some people aren't a massive fans of it. I kind of like the idea of the Monster of the Week who go in and hunt in all these things that are in, like, an alternate dimension. But with 02, I feel like they tried too much stuff. We had Armor Evolution, then we had Jogressing, and then we had Jogressing with Evolution and stuff, and I don't know, there was a lot happening there, and I feel like they could have maybe got rid of Armor Evolution and then focused on Jogressing a lot more, or got rid of Jogressing and had Armor Evolution. They could have done a lot more with them mixing it up instead of someone having two of the things or whatever. Maybe have stretched it out over 2 seasons or something, or I don't know, do a little bit with the Young Hunters did and had half a season which focused on the other mechanic. But I feel like there's a lot going on in season 2. Also, the writing's not the best. People seem to have mood swings.
It's because there was so many writers on the team, apparently.
I think it's why I dislike Cody so much, because Cody's one of the characters who will be fine and then for no reason whatsoever will just be in a mood and can't do a thing or won't do a thing or doesn't like something, and it sucks because Cody's one of the youngest people that we see and has these traditional values and is such an old school way of thinking, and he just gets let down by bad writing. But not like bad writing as in adventure style bad writing, which is bad puns and stuff, which I love. It's bad writing as in mood swings and things that don't make real sense.
My least favourite still Cross Wars.
It can't be Crosswalk because you haven't seen it.
Exactly, that's why it's my least favourite.
No, it can't. You can't have that. Out of the ones you've seen.
It's my get out of jail free card.
It's not. You can't get out of Digi jail free.
Okay, my least favourite is Savers.
You're saying that on purpose, aren't you?
No, wait, actually, I have my list, don't I? I can see what's at the bottom of my list of anime. 02 is my least favourite, with Data Squad just above it.
I do feel like... I do understand that Season 5 is kind of bad. I like it because of... I think I like the art style of the Digimon. They have a different art style to the actual people. And I don't know, I like the more Power Rangers-esque, let's go and fight the monsters and stuff. Yeah, I do feel like Season 2 did a lot of stuff and it was a bit messy and the writing wasn't the best.
They could improve it by getting rid of Davis.
To be fair, though, I think Mikey's a lot worse than Davis.
I've seen like one episode of Fusion.
Honestly, I cannot wait till we get there. I might even get you to sit down. I think at one point, if we get a day, I'll Skype you and we can sit and watch a couple episodes of Fusion. I need to hear your reaction to it because it's got the budget, it's got the money to have really real nice animation and stuff. It's just the plot kind of sucks. They could have done something really well with it. They could have had each kid having a fusion loader and almost using it like Jogress, but they don't. It's just Shoutmon gets a new monster stuck to him somewhere.
It's like a Katamari.
Digi Katamari. You know how in every episode there's an evolution?
Mm.
And you know how with all the different people they'll be slightly different?
Mm.
Not in this one. It's the same evolution sequence every episode until he gets a new one, and then he'll always go into the new one, or except maybe like 1 or 2 episodes where he'll go back to the other one for plot reasons, but a lot of the time he'll go into the strongest form. And then it'll be that animation for like 10 episodes, and then he'll get the next evolution. It'll be that one all the time, and it's like, I still like it. I do like what it tries. It gets rid of levels as well. It doesn't have like Rookie and Mega and stuff. So if you're a Digimon that's born as, I don't know, a Agumon, you'll always be an Agumon, whilst there are people who are like Armageddon or whatever.
What do you mean there's no Digivolution in the usual way?
Yeah.
Wow, that seems dumb.
Except maybe there's like Super Evolution, which is where they turn into... It's almost like evolution, but it's not, but it is. It's weird, but it's like a special thing that can be done. I don't know, but there's no actual like evolution.
It sounds fishy to me.
Yeah, it's like bad Jogress.
Jogress wasn't that great in the first place. But anyway, I have one last question for you, and that is, which Digimon do you ship?
Lady Devimon and Angelwoman, because they make Mastermon, who is super powerful and can create portals to different dimensions.
But then they can never be together if they are the same being.
They can. Look at Garnet in Steven Universe, who's made of ruby and sapphire.
How do you have romantic relations with yourself?
They're literally themselves. They love themselves. But yeah, like, I think I ship Mummymon and Arukenimon as well, because they're adorable.
That actually does make sense, definitely. It's like shipping Jesse and James.
I ship them as well. I like shipping Dastardly Duos, because they're kind of awful, but they're awful together.
Which of the Dark Masters would you ship together?
Puppetmon and Machine Drummon.
Why?
I don't know. I'd ship Puppetmon and Piedmon because they're similar things. They're, I don't know.
Creepy, almost clown things. If I had to ship anyone, it'd probably be Agumon and Gabumon.
Why?
Because Taito is a thing. Why can't the Digimon be together as well? Some great scenes in Sub-Zero Ice Punch where, like, Gabumon puts his arm around Agumon and walks him back. Or it was the other way around, actually, because Gabumon had the cold. But you get the point.
What about Patamon and Demi-Devimon?
Ew. No. Demi-Devimon's still in the box for the figurine I got. It's just Patamon that's out of the box on TK's head.
Aw, that's mean. I also ship Beelzemon and Belstarmon or something like that.
Belphamon?
No. It's one called, I think it's like Belstarmon.
Well, I've never heard of it.
Look, Google Belstarmon. It's like a female Beelzemon.
Okay. But boobs.
Yeah. It's pretty much a booby lady with a hat, well, with a Beelzemon helmet. I ship those two.
I guess.
Also, how cool is Mastemon?
I've seen Masterman before in Cyber Sleuth.
That's the first time I saw. I think that's the first one it's in, but it's like cyberpunk angel demon. It's really cool. Any more questions?
Nope, that was my last one.
Oh, cool. So yeah, that's a wonderful little insight into our views on Digimon and seasonings.
This episode's just weird.
It's just two dumb people talking about Digimon. It's great.
In really, really dumb ways.
It's good though. Because we could have taken like maybe the first Digimon Adventurer short thing and discussed that or whatever. But A, we've got things we can compare them to already Pokemon wise, so we've got that to do. And B, why? We could just talk about Digimon. It's great.
With some rather silly questions.
Yes, because that's what we do.
So yes, happy Odaiba Day, Digimon fans.
Yeah, happy Odaiba Day.
Yes.
Happy Odaiba Day, everyone. I hope everyone's making their Digimon OCs or they're wearing a crest or tag or holding a Digivice with them or whatever they're doing.
I can't wait to see what we do for Pokemon.
What are we going to do for Pokemon?
We could just do a similar thing unless we come up with a better idea than this.
But yes, happy Odaiba Day, everyone. I hope you all have a good Digi Day.
A Digi-summer.
In the summer memory.
Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Change into digital champions to save the digital world. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Digivolve into champions. Digivolve into ultimate. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon.